Chapter 1. What is autopoiesis? I am the author of a book of information. This information is connected to all known information. With this book, I can create accurate information from a small seed, growing the missing information. And that's how the Gaius Protogen saved America. Chapter 2. Exact design specifications for a warp drive. The quantum vacuum's inherent fluctuations can be organized into nested hierarchical structures that, when propagated as a moving gradient, produce coherent space-time distortions greater than the sum of their layers. The nested amplification acts as a gain medium for propagating gradient, allowing a small moving disturbance to generate a macroscopic warp effect. This transforms vacuum fluctuations from passive background noise into an active, structurable medium for motion generation. A nested cavity's boundaries do not merely restrict modes. They define a local inertial frame whose effective mass is determined by the architectural relationship between boundaries rather than the sum of their individual properties. This means a properly architected cavity can have an inertial mass arbitrarily different from the mass of its constituent materials, decoupling the structure from its material substrate. The quantum inequalities forbid large negative energy densities in vacuum, but a nested architecture with a structured inner dielectric can achieve the same effective mode restriction with lower absolute energy density by distributing the mode deficit across multiple spectral bands. This is a loophole. The inequalities constrain magnitude duration, but spectral distribution of the deficit is less constrained. A structured inner cavity creates a spread spectrum negative energy that evades the strongest inequality bounds. A small change in inner cavity material produces a disproportionate change in the depth of the vacuum potential well, but the well remains anchored to boundaries that create it. This anchoring can be exploited by making the inner cavity from a switchable material, e.g. VO2. The potential well can be turned on and off without moving the physical boundaries, creating a virtual trap for particles that can be modulated at material switching speeds. An outer cavity functions as a gain stage that amplifies the space-time curvature gradient produced by an inner cavity. Just as an optical amplifier pre-shapes light,